Yo, what it do, 2K fans? Your boy Juke the Balls here to talk to y'all a little bit about 2K21. Now, I wanted to focus on my build, the build that I was going to go with. It took some time. I really had to break down the different types of archetypes that I could come up with, the way I like to play and the way I want to play. So you already know Lucius Slim is making a comeback, and let's jump directly into the build. So the first thing, when it came down to the pie chart, I had to go with the playmaking and the defensive pie chart at small forward. Now, I know you've seen a lot of builds do this, and it's nothing wrong with that. These are some good builds. I like this build because of the type of people that I play with, the type of people that I play around. And so I like to be a secondary ball handler. I love to be able to finish inside, and I always pride myself on being one of the best defenders on the court to check anybody. Now, when it came down to the physical profile, this might actually change. So I went with the agility and the strength profile, but I'm going to do some tweaking and see how I feel about it with the agility and the vertical profile to get those little bit of bonuses on certain aspects. Now, just so you know, when it came down to applying the attributes, the first thing I did was boost up what I wanted to be for shooting. The second thing I focused on was my ball handling, because I knew I was going to max out my defense for the most part. I wasn't going to really go too much on maxing out rebounding. Now, I know a lot of people max out reboundings or increase their reboundings big so that way they can get at least a couple of more defensive badges. This year, I didn't find that I was going to be playing inside too much. But like I said, when the game drops, I'll make any adjustments that are necessary when I finalize this build. But as of right now, this is the build I'm going with. You're going to see some gameplay footage in a moment where I like the ups and the downs, the goods and the bads, the takeaways, the things I got to work on with this build. And when the game drops, I'll go back in and just probably make a slight tweak here or there. And if it's a major one, I'll make sure I let you know. But all in all, the badge gets about 52. The build gets about 52 badges. So I was good with that setup. And then I always go with the defined body type. I kind of like it. Lower body is short, upper body is really tall. For the height and weight, 6'7" is where I stayed at. 229 was the weight that I leaned on. It's the weight that I'm gonna stick with. 230 was the weight I went with last year, but I didn't want to really take that drop off in speed. And of course, I always go with max wingspan. I've always loved max wingspan because I pride myself on my defense. I'm not the best shooter on my team, and I will never claim to be. I try to get my buckets when I can, but I finish inside. So the boost I get on defense is well worth it. Now, for the takeover itself. The takeover, I had three of them. As you can see, the playmaker, the lockdown, and the slasher. Now, last year I had the slasher. This year, I decided that I'm gonna go with the playmaker, and the main reason is because I got enough finishing attributes to really finish inside, but the playmaking boost will allow me to get just a little bit more separation when I do activate it. And then plus in, as I like to set my players up first, I like to set my team up. I like the aspect of being able to get boosts for getting assists, because I will have my build as a more so point forward kind of build. I'm looking to facilitate. I'm looking to set people up. I enjoyed the comparisons they gave me. The facilitating finisher coming back once again at small forward. And when we get to the footage, you're going to see some good stuff. Now, for the badges, I'm going to tweak the badges when the game comes out, but I just wanted to play around with some of the badges that I know, and then I wanted to kind of see if I wanted to touch up with something a little bit different. Consistent finisher, contact finisher, cross key score, and relentless finisher are always my finishing badges. For shooting, I went with dead eye, difficult shots, and I was tweaking between difficult shots and range extender. Most likely what you saw was where it'll be, and I might not have flexible release at all. But the difficult shot most likely will be at gold, and then I'll most likely have the range extender at silver, because I did like that setup. Playmaking badges, I get a lot of them, so I played around with a lot of them. But for your information, I will have things like floor general and dimer. I won't be really focused on ankle breakers. Unpluckable might be a great badge for me, but I did want to make sure that I tried out some of these other badges just to see how my man would play with those badges. Now, with defense, I literally messed around with the defense. I didn't mess it up. I messed around with it. So I usually have defensive leader, tireless defender, rim protector, and chase down artist. And intimidator and clamps are usually on like bronze or silver. But I wanted to really just kind of like have some fun with the build in the demo, and then I'll tweak it in the regular game. All right, so now as you can see in the game, we're going to show you the highs and the lows of this build. based on the demo, and we know the meta is going to change from the demo to the regular product. I know people wanted to stay as similar as possible, but we're preparing for that change, knowing that I did choose James Harden jump shot. I don't know why I don't know his jump shot like that. I guess I chose it because he's left-handed, so I thought I'd try something. But I'm gonna get a couple shots up in the game, but mostly I'm gonna be finishing inside, getting buckets, and you're gonna see some good highlighted defense, probably even on both sides of the ball. Now, for me, when it comes down to this build, the one thing I do like about it is its speed is actually better than I expected for an 83. And knowing that I'll have a chance to get that 83 speed all the way up to, 92? I can get that 83 speed all the way up to 92. That would be a plus. Even getting it up to 90 is a plus. So, that's always going to be a perfect thing. Now, for me, I didn't get to choose, as you all know, you don't get to choose your moves that you go with, your dribble packages and things like that, your layup packages, your dunk packages. But I already enjoy the way to build moves with and without the ball. And I know I'm going to probably make some slight tweaks. Like I said, when I showed you the creation of the build, I'm most likely going to make some slight tweaks. This was a mistake that I made, and I kept it in for this reason. The bailout badge might be a more strong badge this year than it was last year, which could be a good thing. Because I know last year I got away with throwing bailout passes without having the bailout badge, and I know that frustrated people. I'm not even gonna lie and say that, well, it's me. No, it's legit. Like, if you ain't got the bailout badge, you know what I'm saying, just having a high passer rating, don't get me wrong, shouldn't mean that without the bailout badge you can't make those passes. But as you can see with the nice little closeout block, that was pretty good. But what it does mean is that bailout badge should show you that it's necessary. It's required more so often than not, because I was seeing bigs do it, and they had low passing ability. I was doing it, and I had great passing ability, but not phenomenal passing ability. Then you see a point guard who has, like 89, 90 passing, and he'll throw that bad boy smooth away. So it was one of those weird things, and I'm glad to see that they made that adjustment. So bailout might be a badge I'll go with. Either that, or maybe I should just stop passing out a shot. And once again, you see some more great closeout on defense, where I can kind of help hedge over, show a little love to my man, helping him out, and then still get back to my man and close out for the shot. Now, when it comes down to 2K21 and the future of the channel, so we're going to be adding a lot of content. And I can't say it's going to all be 2K every day. I mean, it might be, because, we're also doing PGA Tour 2K21 on the channel as well. But we're going to be looking to add as much content as often, if not daily, semi-daily. So every other day, maybe 2 a day, depending on what the workload and the schedule is like, and how much we can get recorded. That's good. And, just kind of like being able to record. Look at that. Easily took it away from me. But watch the move. You see how quick that chase down artist kicked in so quickly that my man sped up like he was LeBron. I like that. But let's get back to the channel itself. Like I said, as you see, ups and downs with the build. But when it comes down to the channel, we're going to be trying to get a lot of new content out there. We're not leaving from 2K, but we are expanding from just 2K. Took another jump shot that was slightly late and slightly off to the left. I'm going to work on it and get better. But we just want to add more content. So many people like so many different types of things, and I just want to put my own little spin on the gameplay that I have. And so that's what the goal is for the channel. Okay, so just stick with me, ride with me, rock with me, and let me know in the comments below how you truly feel about a particular upload. If it's something you like, if it's something you don't like, that helps me to push forward with new content. If I see that there's something that y'all like, then I'll try to find more content that I like that is similar to what y'all like. You see he closed out on the block, and that right there was what showed me that I probably want to go with the speed and vertical pie chart, mainly so that way there's a better chance I can kind of get up there over them bunnies, get them bunnies on them real quick and get some bigger buckets. So when it comes down to it, we're going to try to put out more and more content, gameplay content. I got some other things that I also want to work on that might be of interest to you, but until we get to that moment, right now we're going to stick with just trying to make sure we're uploading some good gameplay content, some good story-based gameplay content, and just bringing the Lucious Slim character to life in other aspects, in other sports, and in other genres, and other walks of gaming entertainment. So This is the build that I'm going to be going with for certain. Like, I'm not changing my build up. I'll make some minor tweaks to this build. So I might remove an attribute point here, or put it or change out. Like I said, I plan on probably changing out the speed, the agility, and the strength physical profile to the agility and the vertical profile. But other than that, this is the build. The facilitating finish of 6'7", 229 pounds is what I'm going with. It should be a fun year though. I'm gonna have some fun with it. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of park, be doing a lot of career, I'm gonna be doing a lot of rec. I can't say I'm gonna be doing a little bit of park, because I'm trying to spend a lot more time in the park, especially because we have a new park at least. I know a lot of people are gonna be looking forward to getting next gen consoles. I'm looking forward to getting one, but because for me, it's not guaranteed that I'll get it on off bucks off day one. Got other things got to take care of first. But seeing as it's not guaranteed, I don't want to, just go with the mindset that, yeah, I'm going to have next gen and not get involved in, playing 2K while I can, and then waiting until it's too late. And then, the community kind of separates and go their own way when the next gen consoles come out, and it slows down the process of the game. So, if you got it, you get it. And if you don't and you want to wait for it, I understand it. But, I plan on being on 2K21 on current gen. The hope is that I'll be playing 2K21 on next gen as well. And even if that is the case and I do start doing it, I will be playing on both. So I will be back and forth to make sure I keep the content flowing and keep the stories going. So I'm going to see you guys in the neighborhood. We only got about less than 48 hours, actually just a little over 24 hours for real, because tomorrow gonna be a busy day. It's your boy Juke King, the boss man, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. Peace.